Yellow. Zen is a state that seems to generate sudden insight out of seemingly nowhere, but to be directly taught Zen is a thing of fiction. You can't really be taught Zen because when it comes to the state of Zen, there isn't really a language that can encapsulate it, and there isn't really a demonstration that will perfectly exemplify how to achieve Zen. In that sense, the words used to direct us towards Zen are all arrows, fingers pointing at the moon, hoping you too could see all that heavenly glory. The state itself isn't really a conscious effort to think or not think, and it isn't necessarily a no-mind state. More so, it's your actions in mind occurring spontaneously without filter. Meditation and calm attentiveness in which one's actions are guided by intuition rather than conscious effort. Thus, in a way, you're just letting your mind think without interruption, without conscious effort, and to the task you perform before you, you are calm, present to it, intuitively flowing with the rhythm of performing that task. In that sense, it's not to intellectualize peeling the potato, not to build an egocentric conception or sense of reward for peeling the potato. Instead, present, calm, you're just peeling the potato. Maybe in a way, what Zen masters point toward is the default mode network. The default mode network is activated during passive rest and mind wandering, or within a fraction of a second after a task is finished. Some of you can already envision that sensation where, after finishing a task, peeling the potato, you have that moment of passive rest, mind wandering. Does that feel familiar to you? The default mode network usually involves thinking about others, thinking about oneself, remembering the past, and the DMN is also related to the perception of beauty. It is said that insights from Zen can occur within 3 seconds or 30 years. If that is true, for me, this makes sense. You don't try to enter the default mode network. Instead, through meditation, you're entering wakeful rest, daydreaming. Thus, you are surrendering to that state. It occurs naturally with little conception of how you actually did it. Even if you are to ask a Zen master a question, the pause they take, that calm moment of reflection they surrender to, from that calm abyss comes forward an intuitive feeling for the truth. When you understand, it becomes quite easy to realize why this is so hard to teach to others or even talk about. After all, when it comes down to it, despite our mappings and diagrams, at the end of it, what do we really know about the mind? All us mere humans can do is get better at pointing our fingers to the moon. For the heavenly glory itself, it's as if we are attempting to articulate a dimension beyond the capabilities of a vessel constructed of matter. It's like attempting to see a wavelength outside the electromagnetic spectrum, with even then realizing that we don't see 99.999% of the spectrum as it is. That's just it. Even if we cannot articulate Zen, we can point, piece together shadows. And within that abyss, wandering, we happen to find. From there, we can share. Until next time, peace.